Hello, I am Psychic Healer Cathartic, and this is a reading for Aries for February 2018. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know if this reading resonates with you. I'd like to hear your comments. Okay, so for February, Aries, February starts off a little stagnant. You are in repetition, and it's with everything. That's with the entire world around you. Like you're sick of the same mundane, banal experiences in the world. You're sick, like something needs to change. Whatever you're doing, it needs to change. Your system, it needs to change. There's a little bit of insecurity going on. I don't know if some of you are in a relationship. Some of you, as far as your creative endeavors, there's a little bit of insecurity going on there. Maybe some of you don't have the financial backing to pursue to fix whatever stagnant that's going on. It's everything. You have the world that is pretty much the world is upside down right now. So it's going to be a little bit of stagnant. Maybe some of you are stuck and don't even know where you're going to get out of this situation, and you're going to need patience at this time. Now is not the time to be materialistic because you have the King of Pentacles right next to that, and you have the High Priestess right after, and they're both upside down. Watch your possessions because someone around you may be stealing something, or things may go missing, or you may lose things. The King of Pentacles, it's interesting because you have King of Pentacles, you have the world, and you have the High Priestess right here. And these are all three headstrong. Aries are headstrong, and these came up upside down. And now is not the time to be materialistic. Look at all this shining going on and stuff. And you're holding these things. If you hold them and you're upside down, you're holding them. Your world is tipsy-turvy. Your world is tipsy-turvy. If you're holding these things, your possessions and everything that you work for, you're holding them, and your world is upside down, and you're just focusing on materialistic things, then you're going to drop all that stuff. You're going to drop all that stuff. The things, you got to get back to learning the lesson. And the High Priestess has a book here. She's pointing to a book. That's the message telling you to go back and read your books. Go back and do. And for a lot of you, I think it's the Bible. I think you need to change your ways as far as how you treat people and how you would want to be treated, or the Quran, or whatever you believe in. I feel like you have to learn these lessons and not be so headstrong all the time, and that's hard to do for an Aries. They're opinionated, they're about action, and they like to fight, but they don't like failure, when in fact everyone fails, but an Aries just does not want to fail. This is causing an emotional block. It's distorting your instincts. For a lot of you, whoever is in a relationship, your intuition is not going to be used right. So if you think someone is like cheating or something like that, they're probably not. You're probably just miserable right now because your world is upside down. You're just miserable right now because your world is upside down and material things are falling apart. It's really crazy. And next you have the Hermit, and the Hermit he's upside right. The Hermit is good because the Hermit, this is a life lesson. The Hermit is here to guide you and to teach you through darkness. And a lot of you have been focusing on materialistic things, and now you dug yourself so deep into this grave of materialism that it turned your world upside down, and you're lost. Now you need to find that light again, and the Hermit is here to help you. He is here to help you, if you're willing to learn the lesson from the High Priestess who's pointing to the book. And if you're not reading the book, you're not going to learn a lesson. And the Hermit, he holds a candle, and he also has a cane. So he's walking from the earthly plane into the celestial heavens. He's one of the he can do that without actually seeing anything. He has the light to show him the way. He doesn't need his eyes open to see that. And you cannot walk by faith without walking by sight. And that's why the High Priestess came up here. So you got to use your faith. You got to get back into your faith. Don't use your faith. Get back into your faith and get back into treating people how you want to be treated. So that way you can live a fruitful life, and you can get those materialistic things. You can get those things that you desire if you learn the lesson. And it's not about materialistic things. It's not about it, what it's about is about it's about getting what you put out to other people and how you treat people. You know, if you wouldn't want that done to you, then don't do that to other people. And for a lot of you, it could be some type of self-centered, egotistical thing going on. And this is really interesting because most this is very Leo minded. Like everything's about me, about me, about me, about me. Leos can be like that. I love Leos. Don't get me wrong, but you got a little bit of self-centeredness going on, and a lot of people around you don't like it. You may be arguing with friends and family around this time. You got to look inward, and the hermit says to meditate, and you have to learn humility and seek knowledge. You can't learn something, you can't teach something if you don't learn it yourself. And that's very interesting because the priestess is here, upside down, and the world is upside down, she's upside down, it's pointing to the book, and the hermit is trying to learn. The hermit is trying to guide you. And the hermit says, teacher as student and student as teacher. But you can't teach anyone if you don't learn yourself. Bam! You can't teach anyone if you don't learn yourself. If you haven't experienced it yourself. You can't teach anyone if you haven't experienced it. You got to experience it. You can give your advice all you want. But until you have experienced it, you cannot delegate to others. You cannot point the finger to others. And nobody should. Nobody should, because everyone is on their own journey. You need to go on your journey, your meditation, your prayer. And it's not the time to play mind games with people. Now is not the time to be cruel. Now is not the time to do anything crazy. Now is not the time to, if some of you are involved in the law, with the law, now is not the time to act up, because it is not going to work in your favor. Are going to be going through this. I said before with other signs, it was like 3 or 4 signs, I can't remember. And a lot of people are going through this emotional completion. And there's a lot of growth going on. So a lot of you are going to learn the lessons. You are, how you treat people, or how people treat you, and what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. But just really look inward, because you may be doing the same thing to people that you don't like done to you. You're going to be fine, Aries, if you deal with, like, you're going to be having a little bit of an emotional thing going on in February. But by the end, this emotional pattern that you've got going on is going to come to an end. Because I feel like you are going to learn a lesson, because you have the Hermit here. That's the only card that came outside right. The Hermit is here to teach you a lesson and to guide you while you learn. Okay, that's my message to you, Aries. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I am Psychic Cathartic.